Hey everybody, what's going on? The Montreal Canadiens will finally be playing hockey again in the month of September. We finally made it. Preseason hockey will be back along with the Montreal Canadiens rookie tournament later this month. So there's going to be lots to talk about. So I figured I'd do a video today talking about 3 bold predictions I have for the 2022-23 version of the Montreal Canadiens. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to surprise people because of how he finished the year, but I have a prediction that Cole Caulfield will finish with 35 plus goals in 2022-23 and will also be a top 5 goal scorer in the Atlantic Division. Now, that might not seem like a crazy prediction, but with how many top goal scorers there are in the Atlantic Division, such as Austin Matthews and company, this is going to be a very positive feat for Caulfield. And as long as he's able to solidify himself as a role in this top 6 for the Montreal Canadiens, he struggled last year to begin the season, and that's no secret. But with how he finished the season, he has a lot to build off of. And I imagine he was working on his two-way play during the summer and getting his conditioning up, along with adding some muscle to his frame as well. I think the sky is the limit for Cole Caulfield, and I do believe that he's going to be one of the game's best goal scorers when all is said and done at the end of his career. Now, there's a lot of question marks on the Montreal Canadiens blue line entering the season, and assuming they don't make a trade or a free agent signing heading into camp, it looks as though the blue line has kind of a lot of spots to compete for this year, and I believe that Justin Barron will solidify himself in a top 4 role with the Montreal Canadiens and finish the year with between 22 and 30 points. Now, I think this isn't a crazy number for him, but I just really like the two-way presence he's going to provide for the big club. And I feel that if he's paired with a veteran, that he's going to have a very successful first full season in the National Hockey League, assuming he recovered well in the offseason from his injury and was able to get the appropriate training in. I just think that this is a very talented hockey player, one that's going to bring a lot to the table in the future top 4 for the Montreal Canadiens. I like his puck moving ability. He's a very smart player as well and is a good skater too. And I just think that he is the perfect complement to a shutdown defenseman on that second pair for the Montreal Canadiens in the future. And I believe as soon as next season, he's going to make his mark in the NHL and start contributing as a number 4 or 5 defenseman. Now, the third prediction here is that Jake Allen is going to play himself into a hefty return at the trade deadline for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm not sure if that's going to include a first-round pick, but with the goalie market, you never really know, especially with how desperate teams can be in that department. I believe that Jake Allen is going to continue to play solid for the Montreal Canadiens this season, and that even though the Montreal Canadiens don't exactly have a very competent defense right now, he's going to overshadow some of those mistakes that the defense does make and prove himself valuable to a contending team come the trade deadline, and he's going to fetch a very nice return for the Habs. This is going to be an interesting situation to keep an eye on because as of right now, with the uncertainty surrounding Carey Price, there isn't really a lot in the Montreal Canadiens pipeline that can go and play NHL games in this system. We don't really know what Caden Primo is as of right now, and I think it'd be wise to let him stay in Laval and continue to season down there this year and not keep using the yo-yo on him, calling him up and sending him back down. So I believe that Jake Allen will eventually be traded at the trade deadline this year, and the Montreal Canadiens will get a nice return because of his solid play leading up to the deadline. That's it for me today from Cook's Corner. As always, let me know in the comment section down below some of your bold predictions for the 2022-23 version of the Montreal Canadiens. I'm Zach Cook. We'll see you later.